Well, of course, my name is Shawn Sanbrooke. I'm back from Orlando and welcome to Screen Park Worldwide, the show. What an amazing trip it's been. I'm going to tell you all about it in this episode of the show. And of course, doing all your spooky moments and scream outs as well. It's going to be absolutely awesome. That's enough of me talking for now. Let's just cue those titles. And of course, my name is Shawn Sanbrooke and welcome to the show. What an amazing trip it's been to Orlando. I've just been out there for 18 days. For any of you guys that are new subscribers while I've been away, you might have seen some of the vlogs have started coming on. I think there's 6 vlogs online now in like part 1s and part 2s. Make sure you check them out. The Magic Kingdom's on. Universal's on, Animal Kingdom's on, so make sure you check those vlogs out. That's the full reviews of those parks, what I think to the rides. It was my first trip to Orlando in Florida, and of course it was the Halloween season, so I've been sharing some Halloween videos on Screen Park Worldwide. All sorts has been online. So we started off then, opening night, Halloween Horror Nights, I was there. You might have seen some of the maze videos I put online from some of their walkthroughs, which were really, really cool. You had like The Walking Dead and some other things, so I'm going to talk more about that in a second. And then obviously some more vlogs and stuff have come on while I've been away. There was supposed to be 2 episodes of the show while I was away, but I would like to apologise for them not actually making it online due to the internet connection, which was a little bit dodgy in my location. But I did manage to get some vlogs online and stuff like that. I managed to get on quite a few things. It was a choice of either the show or the vlogs. Stuff was taking about 48 hours to upload, so you can see why I decided to go with the vlogs. I thought you'd rather see what I'm getting up to while I'm over there instead of the show and me talking about it. I may as well talk about it when I come back and put some vlogs online while I'm over there. So yeah, we're going to talk about it now. What an amazing trip it's been. So Halloween Horror Nights, a brilliant event. The best maze there by far was Halloween. Really, really good. 8 different mazes. A great event. But I don't think the houses or the mazes, whatever you want to call them, were as strong as what we have here in the UK. You know, I see what a lot of people do mean about them at Universal. They are conga line, so to speak. You do see a lot of the scares. They were good. You know, they were better than I thought, but I think in the UK we do have a really good selection of Halloween events and houses. So I think we keep doing a good job in the UK at these theme parks, so keep it up, you know. We've got some great stuff. Halloween Horror Nights though does have one thing, and that was the atmosphere. The atmosphere of that was like nothing I've ever experienced. There was flamethrowers going off, music everywhere. Obviously the park's open until midnight or 2 AM depending where you go. It was an awesome event. There was so much going on, so much atmosphere, and it was really, really good. The best Halloween event, however, that I've ever done was not Halloween Horror Nights. It was at Busch Gardens, and that was their Howlow Scream event. Wow, that was amazing. 8 mazes, amazing, no pun intended. 8 mazes, all of them were really, really strong. The best scare mazes that I've ever done were there. The park itself had a lovely atmosphere. I'm sure a lot of you have been to Busch Gardens in Tampa Bay. It's a huge park. It's got loads of places for good houses, and they're not in marquees and stuff. They're all hidden away in nice little nestled away areas, using some of the ride queue lines and stuff as well. But it was a great event. Talking more about, there'll be a video, online from that in the next few days. I'm working my best, as you can probably tell, to get stuff online. Obviously it's Tuesday today, the show's on. Hopefully in the next few days there'll be vlogs coming out. Well, there will be vlogs coming out in the next few days. Now I've got a more sturdy internet connection. But yeah, so let's talk. Everybody's been asking me so much, I'm trying to cover it. Busch Gardens, favourite ride, She-Cra. B&M dive machine. Love She-Cra, it was really good. I also really like Cheetah Hunt. Which is the Intamin accelerator. It's got like 3 different launch sections, which was really, really good. I found that a good strong coaster. Not too thrilling, it's more of a family ride. She-Cra, very thrilling, which was great. Falcon's Fury, oh, amazing. The Busch Gardens vlog, again, it's coming up. You'll see, if you want to hear more about each individual park and what I think, each vlog's around 45 minutes, if not longer. I don't think there's one shorter than that. So make sure you watch these vlogs, they're great. Falcon's Fury, oh my god, what an experience. Definitely the scariest drop tower I've ever done. But my hands were still up, of course, you know, as it tilts into that flying position, you're looking down at the floor. It's not very forceful, you know, it's not got as much force as like Apocalypse at Drayton Manor or Hurricane Condor at Portaventura, but it was a great drop tower, the best one I've done, mainly because that tilt at the top, there was nothing more scary looking down at a 300-foot drop, tilting into that position. It was amazing. But yeah, Bush was my favourite park out there. Universal, some of them dark rides are amazing. Harry Potter, hopefully you've been following the updates on Twitter and Facebook, there's been a lot going on. But yeah, absolutely loved all the Harry Potter stuff. The Wizarding World was amazing. My first ride, I took the journey over on the Hogwarts Express. Oh well, I did Gringotts first. Gringotts was amazing. Really, really good. Best dark ride I did until I took the train over, did the original Harry Potter dark ride, Forbidden Journey, and I thought that was a lot stronger than the new one that's just opened, Gringotts. As you'll see if you watch the vlog, again, all the full details are in there. But yeah, Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey has to be the best dark ride I've ever done. Along with Transformers, the ride. I love Transformers, Spider-Man. These are these big 4D rides. If you've never done one, it's like you're sitting in a big vehicle, I don't know, seats about 15, 16 people, something like that, you know. But yeah, you sit on it and then you go round, there's all sorts of screens, but the scenery mixed in with the screens as well, which was really cool. Yeah, so I did like Universal. Not quite as good as I thought it was going to be, the coasters. I mean, I thought Dueling Dragons, well, Dragon Challenge as it is now, and the Hulk might have been better. I wasn't really a big fan of those. They don't really make it even into my top 20 coasters. I think we've got a lot better coasters in Europe than there is to offer there. But Universal, it's all about them dark rides and experiences. It was fantastic. Don't get me wrong, you know, I quite like Rip Ride Rocket. Out of all the coasters what Universal had, I thought that had the most force, and that's a Marathon coaster, which is interesting. But again, the Islands of Adventure vlog, which is separate to the Universal Studios vlog, as it is 2 parks, that'll be online later this week as well. But yeah, Universal, it was good, you know, it was good. But I do prefer my Disney parks. Disney was out of this world, much better than I could have ever imagined. Only ever been to Disneyland Paris, so this was out of this world going to Florida. It was great. Don't get me wrong, I think the main park itself, so the Magic Kingdom, it's not quite as picturesque and big as the one in Paris. But it's about that atmosphere. Paris doesn't have the atmosphere as what the Magic Kingdom has. The Magic Kingdom had a beautiful atmosphere, and there was so much going on, so much entertainment, what Paris lacks, unfortunately. But if you're going on theming and rides, the Paris Magic Kingdom park is better. What makes Walt Disney World Resort an amazing place is the fact you've got the 4 parks. Expedition Everest was by far the best Disney ride I did, as expected before I went. It was amazing, I loved it, I love the forces, I love how a lot of families can experience it, it was amazing. Again, for full reviews you want to watch the vlogs. This is just a quick overview of what I've done really. But yeah, it was very good. Hollywood Studios, Tower of Terror, much better than the Paris version. And then you got Rock and Roller Coaster, where I actually prefer the Paris version, which was interesting. Some great stuff. I was one of the last to experience the Backlot Studio Tour, which is now closed. They announced that was closing just before I went, so I got on that. Epcot, really liked Epcot. Illuminations, Reflections of Earth, what a show. Definitely one of the best nighttime shows I've ever seen, if not the best. It was very, very good. Wishes was good. Of course, seen all the parades and different things in all the parks. It was great. Disney was out of this world, and I spent most of my time there, as you saw with the updates, at Disney. Got a lot of merchandise, what I'll spread across the next month over Merch Paradise. There's about 20 odd mugs come back, which I'm still unwrapping. I've literally only just landed this morning, so hence why I'm a little bit tired, but I'm still doing the show for you guys because I want you to know what's been going on. But yeah, really good. SeaWorld then. I liked SeaWorld. Kraken was great. Manta was great. Definitely the best flying coaster I've done. You know, it was very, very forceful, especially on that pretzel loop. Just as I expected, really. It was very, very good. Went to see a couple of the shows and stuff there. Was impressed by the shows. Everything was good. And the park itself at SeaWorld's nice as well. It's very well landscaped and stuff. I wasn't expecting it to be quite as landscaped. But yeah, there were some good rides. What really impressed me there though, I really like that Empire the Penguin, and that caused a bit of controversy. I know a lot of people aren't a fan of that or don't think they are, but I quite liked it. Yeah, it's a short ride, and there could be some more theming about, but I like the idea of it and the fact you turn round. It's one of these dark rides like Ratatouille where it's a vehicle what can spin round and tilt and do all sorts. you're watching all these penguins on the screens, and then for the final scene you turn around, the door lifts up and there's all the real penguins, and you exit into the enclosure, which is really, really cold. I have to bear in mind. But yeah, that was good. I enjoyed it. I did loads of stuff, as you can tell. It was great. The best ride of the trip? Oh, it's a tough one to decide. I mean, the Harry Potter stuff is out of this world, and I'm going to have to say the whole Harry Potter experience was the best. The best ride, Forbidden Journey. There you go, I've said it now, Forbidden Journey. Best park of the trip? It's got to be... Oh, it's a tough decision because of how much I love Disney and how magical it was, the Magic Kingdom. But Busch Gardens closely followed it. I loved Busch Gardens, Tampa. I thought that was great. So, top parts there, Magic Kingdom and Busch Gardens. Best dark ride of the trip, again, Forbidden Journey, but Transformers comes in at close second. The best actual roller coaster of the trip. There's not a lot of coasters out there really, and there's not a lot what impressed me that much with the stuff in Orlando. If you're talking about down in Tampa and Busch Gardens, then of course the best coaster of the trip is going to be SheiKra, because I loved SheiKra. I thought it was really, really good addition to the park. I'd have liked to have got there a lot sooner for that actually, it was good. But yeah, what a brilliant trip. The best shows, Fantasmic at Disney. I don't know if you guys are massive fans of Disney or not. I think you are by looking at the amount of things what have been going on Facebook and Twitter. You've been tweeting and interacting, which is great. And I hope you have followed the journey. It's been a really good one. It's been a long journey. Feels like a long time since I was being chased around the street by this by the masked man, who I've not seen actually for a little while. So hopefully he won't come back over Screen Park Worldwide. Wink, wink. But yeah, it's genuinely been an amazing trip. Thanks for bearing with me, guys, with the videos. Like I said, I've tried my best. I did manage to get quite a few vlogs and stuff on while I was out there. But it's good to be home, of course, here at the world of theme parks. Brought lots of new merchandise back. If you've got any questions about the trip, just message me and I'll do my best to get back to you. Or Charlotte will get back to you, of course, as well. My little admin, but yeah, it's been a really good trip. It's been amazing. Absolutely loved it. Thanks to everybody for following the journey. And this is really just the start of it, because there's lots of vlogs to come over the next couple of weeks, and it's all going to come online, videos from over there. And then as soon as Halloween's finished, as soon as we move into November time, that's when a lot of on-ride videos, there's over 60 on-ride videos to come. That's it, 60 to come from the whole of Orlando. POVs of coasters, dark rides, all sorts. It's going to be amazing. So join us after Halloween for that, as we keep you, keep you motivated over the winter season as the theme parks are closed. That's all over my review. What an amazing trip. Like I say, check out them vlogs. But let's have a little look at what I've brought back, shall we? In Spooky Merch Paradise. So yes, let's have a little look then at what I managed to bring back from this awesome trip. Now, I was quite lucky while I was over there, as the Haunted Mansion has been doing this massive new merchandise range. Obviously the Haunted Mansion, a classic Disney dark ride. And while I was there, I was lucky enough to get into one of the previews, because it's not actually open to the public yet. It's just open for previews. Managed to get in, and I managed to pick up this. Woo! Out of magic. One of the brand new Haunted Mansion mugs. Look at that. That is an amazing piece of merchandise. Proper, 3D mug as I call it, that it's not like 2D fastened onto it. It's all, look at that, really nice. Haunted Mansion. Look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. Like I said, there's about 20 odd mugs come back from this trip. Next one, these are just a few of my favourites, so I'm just going to show you 3. Halloween Horror Nights mug, of course. I like that. That's really good. Those who arrived survived, which is good. And then finally, of course, I've got to show you this one, just to show you that I've done it. Falcon's Fury, that amazing drop tower. I was lucky to get on it. I mean, I've been thinking all year, please open for the trip, because it's had a lot of technical problems, and I got on it and I've had about 15 rides on it. Falcon's Fury. What an amazing drop tower. Like I say, when you go out there and do ride it, don't expect the force, just the fear. You're grasping on for your dear life, as you're waiting for it to fall. Well, I did put my hands up. I wanted to hold on, but I didn't. So that's the main bit. I enjoyed it. Let's have a little look at your merch paradise then. Obviously quite a bit's been sent in over the past few weeks, so I'll go through it now for you. And of course, if you have any shout outs, magic moments, or your merch paradise, just send it in for me and we'll get it in next week's show. Halloween's beginning in the UK now, which is cool. Let's have a look then at the merch paradise. You got Max there with a wheel from Expedition G-Force at Holiday Park. That's in Germany, and also a map from Holiday Park as well. I'd like to ride it. Apparently it's one of the best coasters around. I'm sure I will do soon. Jenny Cousins, Dungeons stuff there. She's got one of the books, and also a Swarm plastic model. Awesome, loving that. Morgan then's got a Scarefest map and a 13 magnet. Awesome. Liam's got on-ride photos, a Swarm DVD, theme park books, and a few other little pieces of merchandise as well. So thanks for sending that in to me here at the show. Jonathan Potts, Alton Towers and Legoland Discovery Centre merchandise, which is cool. Danny McGill has got Hobbs Pit mug. I've got that in here somewhere as well. Hobbs Pit was really good when I went to Pleasurewood Hills last month. Really did enjoy that, which was cool. Holly with a huge collection of theme park maps and a big selection of merch, including ride photos, teddies, maps, keyrings and much more. So thanks for sending them in to me here at the show. Finally then for your merch, we got Thomas Cartwright with Smile at Oblivion 13 and Colossus merchandise. Looks like we've all got some good stuff. Get sending some more stuff in for next week. Let's try and get a record amount for next week's episode of Screen Park Worldwide, the show. And yeah, send in that spooky merch. Anything what's Halloween related, try and send it in. As Halloween really does kick in now here in the UK. I've had my American Halloween, time for the UK Halloween now. Just to mention actually, this Friday, join us on Facebook and Twitter for live updates from the opening night of Thorpe Park Fright Nights. Experiencing all the mazes and of course Studio 13, the brand new one for this year. And of course there'll be a vlog on the channel, just for you Zoe. But yeah, it's going to be really, really good. You can tell it's been a little while since I've done a show. I nearly forgot the name of my own segment there. But yeah, time for Magic Moments. Halloweenised, of course. You got Dougie then with a Nemesis on-ride photo. Awesome, loving that. Caroline Harris dressed up at Scarefest Alton Towers in 2012. Scarefest starts next week. Can't wait. There's going to be all sorts of videos on the channel, of course, as usual. It's going to be good. Plenty of vlogs as well. Morgan has sent in an Air on-ride photo. Good ride, good photo. And you got AdSmiler68, photo with Mickey Mouse and with Goofy at Disneyland Paris. Great photos there. Theme Park Ghost, that's a new one. Standing on top of the towers at Alton Towers, of course, with a smiler in the background. It's a good place to stand there. It's a very relaxing place, somewhere I do enjoy going to stand. I do like it up there. Next up, Jenny Cousins, her and her family on Tidal Wave at Thorpe Park. Love that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 6 with a test track on-ride photo. Test track was amazing. I forgot to mention that just. Test track was really, really good. I liked the new version. I liked it more than I thought I would do. Obviously never got to experience the original test track, but basically it's pretty much the same ride. It's just different sort of theme, and you actually design the car, put it to the test, and it's all quite virtual now with the UV lights and stuff. It's a bit like in here. It's quite blue and, you know, but it's good. And then last off, you've got Holly, photos with the actors at Howlow Scream. Loving that there, great event. But yeah, I loved Howlow Scream at Busch Gardens. I thought it was absolutely fantastic. It was a really, really good event. That's all then for the merch and for the Magic Moments. Make sure you send them in for Screen Park Worldwide next week. Let's have some Scream Outs! Woo! Loads of Scream Outs for this week then, here on Screen Park Worldwide. Hope you're enjoying Halloween. It's about to kick in even more this week with more videos from America. And then of course, as we move into the UK Halloween, we're going to be at Chessington, we're going to be at Burton Screamfest, we're going to be at Alton Towers Scarefest. Oh, Friday nights at Thorpe Park, all sorts. It's going to be amazing. Can't wait. First up then is DJ Torturer. Lucinda Seeley, happy birthday as well for you over the past few weeks. Stuart Campbell, Annie Stribling, Emma. You got William Robinson, Jonathan Potts, Brad Matthews, Sam White, Ashley Howard, and doubly daring, dangerous Daredevil Dan. I love it. You know, next week I want you to all put. Send them in, but I want you to put it as a Halloween name. You know, I know we've got a few here, but everyone next week, Halloween names for me. It'll make my day amazing and it'll make the show even better for all the thousands of people that watch it. So make sure that you do it as well. And you got Sam White, Stefan, Theme Park Fan, Jack Bowman, Tom Tarantula Lander, I like that. Brad Matthews, Damien Kent, James Law, Adam Miss, Tom Bowen, TB Whippy, Harley, Tom, Theme Park Ghost, I like Theme Park Ghost. Who is Theme Park Ghost? He's blending in somewhere. Could be them. He could be there. He could be blending in. I do really like that. Steve, the American Coaster Fan. Dan Vassie. You got Jake, Minister of Theme Parks. Clemeny TV. One of the Evolve House at 70126. King Plays Everything. The Ninja Cat 20. Steve Run 21. Ashley Howard. Ollie Downtown. Danny Miguel. Joshua Ashley. And Chloe Turnbull. That is all for your Scream House. Make sure you send them in. And this is just a big shout out to my girlfriend Charlotte. I just want to say a big thank you to you for basically running Theme Park Worldwide's Facebook and Twitter accounts while I've been sunning myself over in Florida. So a big thank you to you. I do appreciate it loads. But yeah, that's all then for this episode of the show. Hope you've enjoyed it. It's good to be back, of course, speaking to you guys. Make sure you check out all the vlogs. And like I say, there's going to be loads coming on. Just check out the channel. Here is a list of what's online so far. On the vlogs, like I say, you got Universal and Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom, more to come, which is going to be really, really cool. Hey, you've enjoyed it? Join me again next Tuesday, where we're going to be talking about what to look forward to at Alton Towers Scarefest, which will be starting that Saturday, what will be coming. And we're going to be also reviewing Thorpe Park Fright Nights, which we're going to on Friday. Make sure you enjoy the updates, it's going to be good. And make sure you check out all these vlogs and videos, what are going to be coming on. There's going to be videos every day now, all the way through Scream Park Worldwide. Make sure you check it out. I'll see you again next Tuesday, unless you're going to watch one of them vlogs right now. That means it's time to spook those credits. See you later, guys.